After an injunction was filed preventing his execution in 1995, when he was found guilty of the cold-blooded murder of an 8-year-old boy, Ravindra Dio was pardoned by former President Donald Ramotar to the disbelief of the child's relatives. Today, the child's father, Hirelal Bim, who spoke with Nightly News via FaceTime from Florida, is not happy about Ramotar's decision.
You know what he do was wrong. He either took bribe from these people, or he was living with one of them, or they were being entertained. He was being entertained by them to do this, you know. Why would he punish it? It's like bringing back memory fresh to us. Something like that. What concern, what right he have to do this? Is not his child that murdered, so he could take a decision in his own hand. He did not even consult not one person from the deceased. He just took things in his own hand. Is that the power we put him in there for? I want to say that Donald Ramotar, he's a cheat. He have no justice system in him. How could he do something to a parents like that who lose their child?
The man said that he heard of the move to pardon Dio almost 1 year ago and flew to Guyana to query this. He said he met with the former Attorney General, who assured him that this was not the case. As it turned out, it was a lie.
That was like a year. That was like a year ago. I heard some sources that the president going to give this guy pardon. I went to Guyana and I spoke with the Attorney General Nandalal when he said he don't know nothing about that. I went to Starbuck News also. I spoke to them. They say they're going to look into the matter. When I called them back, they said they haven't found nothing like that. So I just closed it there.
So would you say? So would you say that the Attorney General then had lied to you?
Well, that is how it would appear. Well, yeah, because he said there's nothing like that.
The man said he knew Dio because Dio went to his business place and inquired about a job. He said he had no clue that the life of his 8-year-old would have been snuffed.
How do you know Ravindra Dio?
Okay, I was a businessman in Guyana, and he came to me like on a Monday morning and asked me if I have a job, that he need a job. So I asked him what he could do. He said he's a carpenter. I had a carpenter shop. So I said, okay, work. So he worked on Monday all day. He leave about between 3 to 4 o'clock usually time. Then Tuesday morning, I was known that my child was going to school, and he picked him up on his way to school and rode away with him. And a while, about a half hour to 45 minutes, I got a phone call that my son had been kidnapped, and a written letter.
Dio was arrested a few days later in America Street. On December 6, 1994, Ravindra Dio appeared in the High Court to answer a charge of murder. He was found guilty on December 4, 1995, and Justice Claudette Singh sentenced him to death.
He was found, I wasn't there, he was found by the police in a canal in the cane field down at LBI Road, with his arm tied. He was strangled, and his feet was tied with school uniform, and his tongue was out, and he was head down in a canal.
The child's father intends to meet with the relevant authorities to address the issue as he feels justice has not been served.